Oriire funo wo. Good tidings to you. I pray that you're feeling awake, aware, and elevated in mind, body, and spirit, wherever you are, and whatever may be happening around you. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. I am Baba Umar, Oluranse Emese, voice of the MSA, member of the Isoro Traditional Council of Chiefs in Ile-Ife, Nigeria, Oluwo of the House of Umar, and Babalao of Iliawo Orisa, the House of the Mysteries of the Orisa. Opo Ire, abundant blessings to our Egbe, our online community of subscribers that continues to grow thanks to you. Thank you for joining us for another lesson. Remember, as a member of our YouTube Egbe, you can support each other's spiritual journey by posting your questions and uplifting comments in the comment section below. You can also email me using the link in the description below if you need to contact me on a more personal matter. Also, check the community section of this channel for periodic messages from me. I started putting up some quizzes for you to encourage you to go back, review material, and to internalize the material that we've posted so far for you. If you're new to these video lessons, we invite you to go ahead and click the subscribe and notification buttons and share this resource with your family, friends, associates. You never know whose life you may change by that simple act of sharing. Homage to the one who sends and to those who are sent. Homage to Orisha and Egun. Our topic for this video is Why Do We Call Ori, Part 2. In Part 1 of this lesson, we defined the concept of self-fulfilling prophecy. We discussed the difference between having a belief and having knowledge. We explained the relationship between belief, knowledge, certainty, and wisdom, and how these are connected to our physical and spiritual Ori. We also discussed why Ifa speaks in parables, and the fact that even the Orisa use Ifa Divination to consult with their Ori. Now let's go deeper into this topic. Many of us in the tradition say, Ori mi apere, Ori mi apesen, my Ori, carrier of my destiny, my Ori, the most precious. This is an acknowledgement of our spiritual Ori and its function in our experience of this life in the Loja, the marketplace. Then we may go on and say 3 times, Ori mi mope'e, Ori mi mope'e, Ori mi mope'e. My Ori, I call you. My Ori, I call you. My Ori, I call you. When we translate the Yoruba, Ori mi mope'e, into English, my Ori, I call you, the expression can have various meanings and can conjure different energetic vibrations. We should give this some thought. To call can mean to cry out, to shout out, or otherwise speak someone's name to get his or her attention. This, of course, implies that the person or thing being called is away from the caller, mentally or physically. For example, he heard an insistent voice calling his name, like from off in the distance. To call can also mean to address or refer to someone by a specific name, title, or endearment. The king is called the Ooni. She, my wife, is called Ile-Ife Umar, chieftain of the house of Umar. To call can also mean to call to mind, to turn our attention in the direction of someone or something, present or not present, manifest or immaterial. For example, she felt called to her new vocation. So now think about this. Why would you have to call your Ori, your spiritual Ori? It cannot be to get the attention of your spiritual Ori. That would imply a lapse in isopo, connectivity on the part of your spiritual Ori. As if your spiritual Ori, was preoccupied with some other matter, something other than you. But you are an extension of your spiritual Ori, the eternal part or aspect of you, your true self, the ever-present witness, the ever-present unchanging awareness. Your spiritual Ori cannot disconnect from you because it is you, a higher expression of you, and you are the single most important function and purpose of its existence. It is through you, the avatar, that your spiritual Ori, your eternal self, can act in the Loja and create or co-create the world as you choose to experience it. So I think the above call, Orime Mope'e, is Oro Ashe'e, words of power. Oro Ashe'e are words of power that are spoken to open an energetic vortex between the physical, seen, and the spiritual, unseen realities. Our spiritual Ori is always connected to us, but we are not always in a state of awareness of its presence. The relentless chatter of the egoistic mind and what Eckhart Tolle calls the pain body, and the power of suggestion so pervasive in the Loja, cause us to become in and of the Loja. We tend to become hypnotized by the expanding novelties of the Loja. We become victims of the hypnosis of social conditioning. We lose focus of the journey of expansion of the self and become seduced into believing more novelty are the necessary expression of who we are. The more stuff we have, the more things we can get involved in, that somehow or another defines the reality of who we are. But a drop of water in the ocean is the whole ocean if it does not break the bond of isopo, connectivity, with its source. Awake, aware, full of knowledge, we are that which cannot be contained by the Loja. Asleep, unaware, lacking in knowledge, we tend to fall victim to the novelties and delusions of the Loja. Awake, aware, and full of knowledge, we say with certainty, Emini Okanti Ashe Ashe Niti Mi Nigbag Bogbo. I am one with the Ashe. The Ashe is with me always. Emini Okanti Orisun. Orisun Niti Mi Nigbag Bogbo. I am one with Source. The Source is with me always. Our spiritual Ori is always with us and downloading information to us. But we are not always mindful of our spiritual Ori and its various messaging systems. Our minds are inclined to drift, to stray, and to sleep. Additionally, our physical Ori is too often seduced by the illusions and temptations of the Loja, the marketplace. Therefore, we have to call ourselves back to mindfulness by expressing this Oro Ashe, Ori mi mope'e. But perhaps we need to see this expression as being Ori mi mope'tie, emeni nihen. My Ori, I call to you. I am here. In other words, it is I who has turned my attention away from you, and now I am calling to you to say that I have once again turned my consciousness to the awareness of you and our relationship of Isopo. I am once again centering and focusing my mind on you, my spiritual Ori, and the larger context of my journey in the world. So my mind is now turning to the awareness of Egun and Orisha and Imole and choice and purpose and destiny and legacy and my sacred agreement with Olorun to bring about the good condition in the world. Ori mi mope'tie, emeni nihen, my Ori, I call to you. I am here. I'm awake again. I'm focused again on the reality of who I am and why I'm in the world. When you can achieve and dwell in this state of Isopo, connectivity, spiritual Ori maintains its eternal connection to Source and its vigilant connection to you. Through that sentient spiritual bridge, you receive divine light, like Orunmila, to guide you on your journey in this world. In turn, Source, Olofi-dumare, experiences part of the fullness of the realm of infinite possibility, the part that is co-created and experienced by you. It is then that your life becomes less of a struggle and your ire, your good fortune, can flow to you in abundance. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. Listen. Bioba ma lowo, be'ere lowo orire. If you want to have money, inquire of your head. Bioba ma soso, be'ere lowo orire wo. If you want to start trading, inquire of your head first. Bioba ma koleo, be'ere lowo orire. If you want to build a house, inquire of your head. Bioba ma layao, be'ere lowo orire wo. If you want a good relationship, inquire of your head first. Ori mase pekunde, inner spirit, please do not shut the gate. Lodo re ni mimbo, it is you that I am coming to. Wasaye midi re re, come and make my life prosperous. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. We're going to continue this talk into a part 3. Hopefully you'll study the material, the ideas, the information that's being shared here, internalize it, review it, and be ready for another section, another lesson on this topic of why we call our Ori. Ki Olofi-dumare Orisha ati egun, fifune ni itona imoye ati Oriire. May Olofi-dumare Orisha and Egun bestow on you guidance, wisdom, and abundant blessings. Ifo Kanbele, peace of mind from Olofi-dumare. Ajo lo, ajo bo. We go out together, we return together. Ashe, ashe, asheo.